All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Chihayafuru, Season 2, Episode 25, the
All
season
right.
finale, and the last episode that I have already seen.
Yeah. Shinobu's
Okay.
been beaten.
Yeah, but she had a fever, because, yes, she did stand out in the cold rain for a long time.
Yeah, the only way it was this close is she had been
Under
nerfed.
the weather. Yeah.
Yes, directly under the reception of the weather. Yeah.
Yes. But
Wow.
Arata won. Damn.
Yeah.
And he's only been back in the game for like a year. Okay.
Yeah.
So, now he's going to Tokyo.
His parents promised.
Yep.
They did.
They hoped they wouldn't have to... They hoped they wouldn't have to follow through on that, but, you know, their boy did it.
Season 3 is going to be...
It's going to be spicy.
It's going to be really good.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good. I hope what happens is basically Chihaya just kind of realizes that Arata, yeah, he's excited to be, you know, playing Karuta with all y'all. But in a lot of ways, yeah, that's you know.
Right. He's the Karuta friend. And
He's
it's a
the
good
Karuta
friend. Especially for Chihaya. But
he did have that talk with Taichi. So
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's, I dare I hope.
yeah.
You know? But like I feel like maybe
Yeah. Possibly.
our orange-haired
Or strawberry.
our orange-haired good boy could end up actually like taking the win in 2 shows that we've watched on the channel. And I didn't even think we'd get one. You know? Like it could happen.
It could happen. But all right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
すごい明日の個人戦優勝して東京に行くクイーンまで破って
Uh-huh.
あれこういう時はハイタッチやないんかお前も優勝したんやろ大志
Yeah.
おめでと
We both won our tournaments, yeah.
Yep. Oh shit.
千早
おめでとう。
おう
どうして笑えるの？どうして落ち着いてカルタ取れるの？しのぶちゃんみたいな強い人相手にあんな顔してしか取れなかったのに。
ごめん
ちはやぶる。あの言葉みたいなカルタがどうして？
俺は時間をしてます
Wow.
優勝した人は
God damn it.
また後で
Yeah.
頑張ってる。違うんじゃないの？何が？わかんないけど。違う。
Don't spiral. You guys did great.
Yeah, and you busted your finger. Like,
Right. You busted
you
your finger.
lost
You
because
still-
you busted your finger.
Yeah. Like,
What are you talking about?
and you guys won the team tournament. Like, even though you busted your finger.
Maybe it's something more to do with Arata?
I guess. I mean, I think there's a lot of feelings over the fact that it's like, hey, here's this person that means so much to her that she hasn't seen in so long, and this is what their interaction is like. She's tried to be better at Karuta, that way she can like play with Arata and all that stuff, and she's still so far behind, even though he hasn't been playing for so long.
Sure. Let's line him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
水沢すっげえ BCD 級制覇かよさすが団体戦
でも本当はこうなるはずだった。みんな頑張ったのに
Girl, bish,
ダメだな。
you did your best as well. Too much, in fact.
忘れ物はないですか？
I'm sorry for being injured.
I'm sorry for not being able to beat the best in the world.
今日の A 級決勝の試合のビデオ欲しい？
Yes, she would.
Yes.
Yeah.
私のアドレスだから
Oh, shit.
あなたの連絡先メールちょうだい
He's freaking out 'cause he's like,
Yeah.
I need to get her contact.
Yeah.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not meant for you to have that. No.
Nope.
今回の高校選手権でただの一度も負けなかったのは福井の綿谷新
Oh, shit.
水
Yeah.
沢の真島太一のみ
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
よくわかんないからもっと大きな病院に行って。
Uh.
なんだろうこれ。
What?
なんだろう
What?
MRI 取ってみるか。
動かないでね。
何その恐ろしげな名前。
What is that?
右手人差し指の3番目の中身だけが軟骨化してるんだって。病気だって気づかずに一生を終える人が多いみたいなんだけど、それで
どうするんだ、千早。
Oh.
手術しようかと。普通の人なら放っておいてもいいく
But
らい
this
なん
would
だ
be
けど、
my life.
スポ
Uh-huh.
ーツ選手とか手をよく使う人
Yeah.
が手術して
I was gonna say, put some metal in there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
1週間入院だけど、
全身麻酔で入院。
怖いけど私
Yeah.
Oh.
And here's our next way that we'll be able to nerf Chihaya for a while. Because she'll probably have to, like, relearn some things, maybe.
Nah. It's some metal in there. Honestly, that
Sure.
that won't matter as much. It's more the idea that like you have all kinds of other motion-based things that could be messed up if they do the surgery wrong.
Yeah.
Ugh, look at this editing. There was like 4 cameras involved with it.
あ、ミレニアムって千歳やからか。
その子好きなんか？俺はもっと巨乳ちゃんがいいな。
新たってちゃんと電話出てくれるよね。
どうした？
Girl.
花って柄かよ。
お見舞いに花は絶対です。
食べ物でも大丈夫なんだろ？チョコの方が喜ぶって。
絶対本。この機会に絶対本読むべきだよ。
The amount of projection.
元気になりそうな色の花を落ち込んでるから。
わかりやすく言うとそればっかり考えてるんだけど、ずっと頑張ってるんだけど。
戦う前からこんな怖い顔してるんか？
苦しい。違う国にいるみたい。電波は届いても遠い。
公式戦でも練習でも試合するときはいつもあの部屋に戻るんや。
Wow.
あの部屋？
カルタが一番楽しかったの。
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
誰が来ても何にも怖くない。楽しくて終わってほしくない。千早とカルタしたあのボロいアパートの部屋。
Damn. His game is just too good. When he turns it on.
あのアパートのあの部屋、世界で一番ってことやろ。あの時間が新たを強くしているの。
Oh.
今日外マジで暑い。
チョコ溶ける。
Yeah. On the phone. Making that face.
よくわかんない気持ち。
Oh.
でも私は一生カルタが好きで新たが好きなんだ。
Whoa.
Oh, wait, what?
Whoa.
あとは痛み次第ですね。
Yeets all my like hope.
1週間で退院で。
何してんの？
包帯が取れるまで素振りは禁止です。
Yeah.
あ、これ差し入れ。
Okay.
歌を読むことは決して難しいことではありません。素直な気持ちを五七五七七のリズムに乗せればいいんです。
Oh shit. Writing out her feelings.
読むために必要なのは実は読むこと。
Right.
理解できているのは 50% 程度。
Damn.
新仮名の文語単価なら 30%。
Oh.
10% くらいしか意味が取れていないのです。
Oh.
分かっているようで何も分かっている。まず読むことをおすすめします。勢いで5種ぐらいは作ったのにな。
Even the pencil's given up on her.
Right.
新たと出会ってから私の毎日は強くなりたくて、あの情熱を受けて立てる人間に。はい部長。
動いてて大丈夫かよ。単価20種とか後回しでも。
Yeah.
光激しきの強い日にアイスを食べる。
シノブレド今頃練習しているの。いや
お前これマジか。
Yeah, this is horrifying.
夏の日の暑さとかの室内で。
Oh.
この角を
Oh,
でふっと会える。
these are feelings.
奇跡か夢か。
Oh,
そういうの街。
he doesn't even know that he's getting like
Yeah,
dug
destroyed.
deeper, like 9
Yeah.
feet, 10 feet, 11 feet into the ground.
I actually thought for a second. I actually hope.
I dreamed a
Damn.
dream that love.
But it could never be.
Yep.
たら秋の予選間に合うかも。
Yeah, yeah. We're rooting for you. We're rooting for you. We're all rooting for you.
私誘っていかなくてもいい。
Oh.
Yes.
千早ちゃんきっといつまでもアンパンタンじゃないですよ。
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. She's saying it outright.
Yep.
You're not clueless, Taichi, so you know what she means. Yeah. Yeah. Immediately. I love that her strikes are so fast that they make noise that she can
Right.
hear. Like, she probably also
Slicing
breathes
the
a
air.
little bit when she does it too. So it's like
Sure, and
like-
the rustle of the.
俺が送っていきますよ。
結構よ。
Damn
ム
it.
ムーロ君は長く一緒にいると夢に出そう。
桜沢先生、
ああ、綾瀬さん。
ありがとうございました。
Bows when on the phone. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
毎日見てます。綿谷君の試合、初めてちゃんと見ました。あの試合どうご覧になり
Ooh,
ましたか？
yes.
とにかく左右バランスのいいカルタをするわね。常に半音を意識していてブレがない。右脳中心の暗記ね。左脳も併用してるから試合が重なっても負担は低い。クイーンはまた特別ね。普段のつながりのセオリーを知りたいところだけど、自分のカルタをよく信頼しているスタイル。あ、ごめんなさい。
Uh,
長くなっちゃうわね。今度一泊で藤崎のカルタ部の合宿に来ないかしら。
Oh shit.
さんや他の子も一緒に。
Hey. Oh boy.
let's go.
来たばっかりだけど行きます。
手術？
Well, maybe you can't come then. Huh.
Wait, is it just the two of them?
It might
Is
be.
it just the two of them?
でも肉まんくんたちも来れたらよかったけど、
Kana was like, don't anything dare go.
帰っちゃったからしか。
Yeah, yeah.
すみれちゃんもつくばくんも用事あって。部長。
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
she
yeah, yeah,
was.
yeah.
Let's go.
でも本当に大丈夫なのか千早。1ヶ月は運動するなって言われてんだろ。
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna ignore that. It'll be
こんな
fine.
にカルタやらないの初めてで、考えてばっかりって。
Yeah.
だったから。
Yeah.
前へ。前へ進むしかない。
All right.
Okay.
And that's a wrap on the season.
Yeah, we did it. Everybody leveled up.
Kana
Everybody's
coming
grown.
in and being like, there aren't enough backpats in the world. Like, go for it.
Once she started talking about like right brain, left brain, I was just like, okay, so what you mean is you emotionally connect to things versus analytical thing, because that whole like right brain, left brain stuff is the most like pseudoscience, like
yeah.
just it's just really funny, like every once in a while realizing that you're watching something from a while ago where
sure,
this
where
was
the
just
info
things
might
that
not
people
be as
just
up to date.
generally just talked about like they were real, even though it has meaning and it, you know,
Like,
has
I could
there, but-
understand. Oh, wait,
Oh.
oh.
東京
Oh.
はい体で大学の推薦もらおうと思ってるんです。高校選手権優勝したら行ってもいいって両親も。 何 すぐやめませんよ
No one's as good at memorizing the catalog as you.
Okay, nice. Oh my god, this episode was like just a couple gunshots directly to my shipper heart.
Critical damage.
Yeah,
like just when we're
felt
thinking,
that.
oh shit, maybe you're telling me there's a chance.
Maybe
you know?
it's something of where they've been apart for so long that there's a disconnect in the way that they do connect with each other. No, it's that Arata left such an impression on her because of the way he inspired her to play Karuta that she will always love him.
So here's so call me crazy.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go out on a limb here, and maybe this is pure fucking hopium, but I think that there's a good chance that the show might be intentionally setting up the Chihaya likes Arata. Arata is not the right choice for her.
Yeah.
And she's going to end up realizing that the right choice for her is Taichi.
Sure. That would be great.
And that's what season 3 will be. Or 3 and 4 or whatever.
So the thing I have with this is that she has been able to acknowledge to herself through poetry, my dude, that she loves him.
No, don't get me wrong.
That means that it's not just bad. That means that even if she starts to get conflicted,
Oh no, I know.
that's not I will now go to be with Taichi. It's well, I have to rectify this before I can really move things forward with Arata. But I think the other part of it is that the second they do like personal one-on-one Karuta, like coaching, training together and stuff, it's Jover. Like, it's just over.
And that's
like,
even if
because Karuta, Arata, because he basically is Karuta to her. He does like her.
Oh yeah,
like it very much seems like that. So
him telling Taichi, "I'm gonna be going to Tokyo."
Win. Like
it's I'm gonna win the tournament, and
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, he's coming. You know.
Yep.
Like that's not a damn thing you can do about what he's doing.
He basically
you can act. You
he
can
basically
act,
told him, "Hey, thanks for having an engaging opening act to keep the crowd hot." Like I appreciate
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here. Like
Jesus.
God damn.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. Hey, but he's undefeated. He's undefeated. Taichi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also,
because technically he hasn't played yet. You know.
Well,
she hasn't accepted his match yet.
Oh, sure. I was gonna say with the whole like, people that didn't give up a single loss in the match.
I was talking about that too.
No, right.
Yeah.
But the fact that the coach said that or whatever about Arata, yeah, no shit. He only played in the individuals and he won. So by definition, he didn't lose.
Right.
The Taichi's the one where it's actually impressive because not only did he win in both tournaments, which is fucking impressive, but the fact that he absolutely could have lost in the team tournament and the team still could have won because it's just about winning 3 out of 5 and he never lost a single match.
He never lost a single match.
These things, one of these things is not like the others, and it's not Arata.
I mean, to be fair, Arata beat Shinobu.
No, yeah.
He basically beat the unbeatable goddess. So it is pretty comparable, I would say.
Yeah.
It's something to where it's Arata might be the best high schooler in the world with regards to Karuta.
Right, now it's can he beat Shinobu when she's not having an off day, and can he beat Suo?
Right, I think he might not play Shinobu for a little bit, but I don't think he's going to jump straight to Suo anytime soon.
No.
I think
but that's what he's gunning for.
I think that's what he's gunning for, but I think what'll happen is that the next tournament will basically be something where if he wins that, they'll be like, okay, yeah, we're going to start propping him up as the next face of Karuta.
Yep.
And basically entice Suo into a tournament because at some level, I'm sure Suo is forced to face him if he does a certain tournament.
Well, right. If he wins the challenger thing and all that.
Well, yeah. Right. But I'm guessing you can't just have anybody go into that tournament. You know, like you can't just have anybody
Well, he was in that tournament before. He just didn't win it.
No, I know, but okay, gotcha. But damn.
Yeah.
Chihaya's feelings on full display here. This is a really cool episode to explore that.
Yep.
And starting off with this sucks, something's wrong, I don't get it. I think I now understand a little bit more of what it is. And I think it's that Chihaya doesn't understand her own feelings. It has nothing to do with the fact that she lost. I mean, it has partially to do with it. But it has nothing to do with really I should have won despite my injury or what have you. I mean, Chihaya is that stupid. But the point I think that she's making is that when it comes to Karuta, there's a lot of intense feelings surrounding it.
Yes.
Because in her mind, on some level, she has partially equivocated Karuta and Arata, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
But also, her love of Karuta is not just so simple as I am passionate about sport. It's this is a defining aspect of my life.
Yep.
And to have the opportunity to play it with people that I love and care about being taken away, that's the worst. That's gotta fucking suck.
Absolutely.
Now, obviously, that is because she was injured and stuff, and she was
a whole lot of things
against Shinobu. So
exactly right. Like, yeah, it's the Chihaya is the embodiment of the Arata, my love, of Karuta is all because of you, right? And to have something where this thing that, like, your obsession is comparable to Shinobu's.
Yes.
Right? Even if your skill hasn't yet caught up to it because you haven't been doing this as long as her and all that good stuff, right?
No.
Your obsession, at the very least, is comparable.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it being wrapped up with, teenage first love and everything, right? And it's but this first love doesn't really actually... I'm not trying to be mean to Arata, but first love doesn't really spend much time with you, pay much attention to you, things like that. So there's lots of emotional turmoil surrounding that, on top of the usual just first love, butterflies, all that stuff.
And it's so buried underneath the Karuta love, which is 95% of who she is, that it's hard for her to probably process it normally or healthily.
Yes.
So when she's then told, your tournament here is done, everyone else gets to go on, not you, she is kind of like a child being told you can't have the candy bar. Like, it is kind of like that. It is basically but why? And it's like, well, there's literal mechanics holding you back. She can't handle that. But the part that she's aware of, excuse me, is that Arata, when he plays Karuta, given that he is the vision of what it means for someone to play Karuta well, and now we have the proof in that he beat Shinobu, that calming, positive, submerged in water feeling, that emotion, is something that she wishes that she could embody.
Right, because it is antithetical to how she's playing Karuta currently.
Right. And in a lot of ways, that's part of the reason why she commits, like, faults every once in a while.
Sure.
Why she has mood swings that dramatically affect her performance and such. Why she ends up getting so hyperfixated on what the opponent is doing. Or why she, she just plays obsessively. And that's good because it means that she's always playing competitively.
Yeah, she's putting in the time and the effort and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Right. She's the definition of someone that wouldn't bring a low-level deck to a Commander game. She's like, I'm here to fucking win. We're gonna have fun, but I'm gonna win. That's gonna be that's gonna be my deal.
The competitiveness for her is not a problem, and that's why it's so fantastic that she has this new mentor figure in the coach lady who can be like, we can talk that same language, right? Yeah.
She has Karuta on her brain in a way that I genuinely have problems with. Like, she was starting to spout nonsense. Like I love the impressionistic, this is the vibe I get from them and stuff like that. But she was speaking in like he uses his right brain for this, and thankfully he does use his left brain too. So for this, and I was just like, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? And then
Jesse.
yeah, girl, like, calm yourself, like, Hiromu, get away. Like,
Yeah.
But then she started talking about some things that are like some of the vibes that she was getting from Shinobu and other stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is just who she is, and there's some stuff maybe you could glean from this, but it's also a person that maybe is even more obsessive than with Karuta than you, Chihaya. So talking to different types of people,
Learn wherever you can.
Right, learn wherever you can, but don't think that just Arata's way of looking at Karuta is the main way,
right?
Or the best way.
If you played like Shinobu, I think you'd be pretty happy, right? You would still be like, oh, I want to, figure out how to get better and all that stuff, but
Sure.
And so this is where I want to go into a little bit of a tangent, rant thing. So the idea of them bringing up that how calm and relaxed Arata is the thing that frustrates Chihaya so much. That is something I absolutely resonate with because, oh, hey, with fencing, it's the same thing. You don't want to be tense because once you're tense, you're not picking up on the little bits of information that your opponent is giving you, right? And in the case of Karuta, I imagine that when you're tense, you're not... There's those little things where you're not being keyed into maybe the reader. Yeah, you're not listening or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But the tough part about being relaxed, right, when it comes to an actual physical thing, is that can feel very close to you don't care about the thing, right? Because there's this level of detachment that Arata has that is why he can just say with confidence, I'm going to win this tournament and then I'm going to go into Tokyo. I'm going to go to Tokyo, right?
Sure.
And that's what happens, right? Because he's able to objectively just kind of look at the situation and evaluate it and be like, I'll be able to do this, right? Whereas in the case of Chihaya and Taichi, it's the, oh my God, I so desperately want this. And I would say it's for that reason that on top of some others, that Arata actually hasn't been very present in the story. Because that is generally less interesting to follow because it doesn't have that same deep yearning, right? That can be so compelling for us to watch and
the
empathize with.
Of it.
Yeah, exactly, for these characters. But when it comes to actually developing a skill like this and at this, top of the top high level, you have to develop that. You have to get comfortable enough playing Shinobu, Chihaya, that you don't think about it, right? And that's one of the reasons why
head empty.
And that's one of the reasons why the fact that, hey, you're Karuta sexual and nothing else is in your brain, great.
Sure.
But you turned down Shinobu on that offer of potentially hanging out and or practicing, and that would have been fantastic for getting used to being at that high level of play. Because there was nothing more frustrating than being like, okay, I'm gonna fence this person, using my personal experience, right? I'm gonna be super relaxed. All that stuff. Flow like water.
Flow state, yeah.
And then they do like a beat, which is a move that you do when someone's too tense, and so you can just hit their weapon, and because they're tense, it'll, go off to the side. Because, oh, hey, I guess, even when you're trying very hard to be relaxed, it doesn't work. And there can be that mental block of like, I need to try harder to be relaxed.
Well, so that's the part that I actually really like about this is that Arata is not just relaxed. He's actually intensely channeling the visualization of being in that room.
Right. Which
then makes him very relaxed.
Yep.
So part of this mechanically is that this is a internal representation of how far away Arata is when he's playing Karuta.
Exactly. Yes.
He's not here. He's elsewhere. He's enjoying this like his kid self would have. And Chihaya has in a lot of ways put the past enjoyment of Karuta as something that doesn't exist yet because she wants to have it again when everyone gets brought back together.
Yep.
But you could go back to that place mentally and emotionally just like Arata at any point. But you don't do that for some reason.
It's almost like, I feel like there might be a parallel with their relationship dynamics now, but it's almost like you can't really go back to the past. And in fact, that past might have been a little bit idealized, because wasn't there that whole bit where Taichi was like bullying Arata and all that shit?
Oh yeah, there's a whole kinds of stuff with that.
Shit's different now.
Yeah, shit's different now. But I think the part that holds her back especially is that she needs something different than just Karuta. She needs that environment to be that she can be in,
right?
Where Karuta is celebrated by all. That's what gathering all these people for the club means to her. It's not really that she's becoming great friends with all of them. She is absolutely.
But yeah, she wants to have people around her that she can connect with, and this is the most important thing to her.
The most important thing to her is to connect with people that are passionate about Karuta.
Right.
But if they are people that she loves and cares about deeply, then of course it's even better. So the idea of what Arata is doing, which is almost mechanically just kind of pulling that thing out, is like a substitute that works.
Yep.
But it would be interesting to see basically what the real thing would look like now to compare with that.
Yep.
And if that doesn't make him feel as happy as it did back then.
Given that I think the third season isn't the final season.
No, 100% not. I'm pretty sure I've heard from people that there's a lot more of Chihayafuru that could be adapted.
There's a part of me that almost wants Chihaya and Arata to get together because I don't think it would end up lasting. You know, I think it would be something where they would get together. Taichi would be very sad and all of that stuff, right? You know, maybe he'd make his final play, you know, right?
His final play.
Yeah.
Right. Make it sound so ominous.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hey,
this final Getsuga 10 show.
This is anime. You graduate from high school, you get taken out back and shot.
No, this is the kind of show, Jacob. They're going to university.
Oh,
We are getting adult characters doing just adult stuff here. This is the kind of show that needs to get 3 more seasons. Like,
yes.
Absolutely.
And I will posit that if Chihaya and Arata actually got into that relationship, those parts of them that are fundamentally different, because like so much of their interactions are based on the past, right? It's not actually based on the present. You don't know who that person is. You guys haven't even really talked. When she talked about oh, you answered the phone, I thought for sure she was going to say, because you've not really answered all the other times that I've tried calling. Which I think is still what is the case.
I think that's being implied.
She had enough tact not to say that, right? Yeah, exactly. But that's where her mind was at, right? And so once then they're in close proximity for an extended period of time, I think they're going to realize that they've become different people. They absolutely can play cards together and everything, and they are going to, you know...
she still loves him, though. And I'm telling you, like, that can motivate someone to adjust and gel where they need to, basically. And then so I think the really scary thing is more so that anytime they get like just one-on-one time together, it's like, okay, just sorry, Taichi. Bring me your heart. I need to execute it.
Double tap. You know, point blank.
But if Taichi is getting camp training time with Team Fujisaki, where it's just a bunch of weirdos,
right?
And then Taichi's gonna feel like this normal, safe, just
totally
place.
But all right, but here, so I'm gonna
overnight.
I'm gonna frame it from another perspective though that is going to send you into the depths of despair.
No, what is it?
We have an OVA. What are OVAs? They're the thing that's like, you know, important to have in the show, but it's not important enough to be in the regular seasons. And so I think the OVA is going to be the overnight 2-day camp or whatever.
No, they would need 2 episodes for that, probably.
Not necessarily. I think they could do it in 1 episode. And then that's going to show how important and yet ultimately insignificant it is. That it is just an OVA. It doesn't make it into the main season. That's
one thing you should absolutely never ever do in anime specifically is assume what an OVA is going to do.
Okay,
there is no way of knowing.
Yes, the OVA could be the antics of everyone that didn't go to the training camp or whatever.
The OVA could be anything.
Kana being like, all right, I'm treating everybody to an amusement park day, right? You know, and it's like, sorry. Yeah. We need the break. You two go keep practicing. You know.
Yeah.
Sure.
It could be an entirely Arata themed thing, as he's like, trying to figure out basically the mechanics of needing to move to Tokyo and all that. Like, there's all kinds of things it could be. So I will not assume anything with the OVA. If anything, because this show is a little bit more modern than a lot of the shows, because most shows nowadays don't do OVAs anymore.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's going to be something like very canon main story focused. So it could be the camp. I very much could see it being that.
And if it is, oof.
No, I think if anything though, that's fine. Just having it be something that maybe gets more focus, I think that would be good. But I think that if anything, that's just another example of where this is something where it's not really an OVA. It's just an episode that aired in between the wait between seasons 2 and 3.
Yeah, they were trying to get funding for season 3, and they're like, well, we can't do that yet, but we can do an OVA. Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. And this is definitely one of those anime that's being held apart by like the equivalent of whoever on the production committee side of things just is like, please, we need to keep doing this show.
Oh, no, yeah.
I don't care if it's not that popular. I don't care if people are like done with, I don't know, like.
There's definitely full headcanon. There's 3 people that work on this show that now play cards together, and they're high up enough in the production pipeline of things that just they themselves, they're like, yes, we are the 3 main characters. We will keep the Karuta Club going. We will keep this show going. And it's entirely just like, all right, we got another win. We got some other, big company to be like, all right, we'll pay for it. Green light.
They do a little prayer of blessing to ProZD every week or so. Thank you for boosting the views of Chihayafuru over the years.
Back when he did one-on-one call Patreon tiers, all 3 of them were on it, and they're like, please just talk about Karuta more.
Karuta, no.
Or
Chihayafuru. Yeah.
Right.
He's like, already done.
Yeah.
I love this show. I think season 2, I liked season 2. It definitely had a bit of a tournament lag at times.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited for season 3 to be a bit more on the relationship drama side of things, because I do feel like it took a very large backseat in season 2, which is okay because mechanically it kind of had to.
Yeah.
But I am excited to just have more intimate time with these characters.
Yep.
And I feel like that's on the horizon, like, immediately.
And here's hoping that maybe Chihaya will play Karuta with Arata, and she'll be like, oh, that was kind of anticlimactic. I really built that up in my head over 2 seasons and, however many years.
So are we just full Taichi, Chihaya shippers
yes, absolutely.
now? Like, there's nothing in us that ships Arata and Chihaya?
Arata and Chihaya will end up together, and the show will be like, isn't this happy moment? And we're just like, we do not care.
I feel like there's about 8% of me, maybe 10%, that can actually see the way in which an Arata Chihaya situation still works.
Actually,
pretty well.
Actually,
because in a lot of ways it is a form of childhood trauma healing that could be really, really sweet.
Absolutely.
But
also,
I'm absolutely now a full. I would say it's not even close.
Wait, hang on. Why am I even worried? Everything meta plot wise is saying Arata, except one very important thing: screen time.
That's true.
Anytime you go into
that's true.
Into like a romance with like a love triangle,
that's true.
It's always all right, who's getting screen time? Oh yeah, this character can't get screen time to save their life. Oh, they get screen time and then they give it to the other character. All right, yeah, okay. Well, we know how this is ending. We already knew from the beginning, but there's the proof in the pudding.
That's true. If we go straight from that, it's not even close.
Not even close.
Yeah.
And that's probably why we're like, no, don't end up with Arata, because it's like.
Because we've had all the
great
screen
in theory,
time with Taichi's feelings and everything like
right,
that.
It's kind of an equivalent of what those high school crushes are, where it's you don't actually know the person, you haven't spent any time with them.
True,
but
we don't
you
get
like
as
the
much
idea
POV
of
stuff
them.
with Arata, actually. We don't get to hear his internal thoughts.
And so it's just much, oh, Arata is this enigma, force, whatever. And yeah, in Karuta, awesome, right?
Yeah.
But relationally... Bit of a drought, bit of a
bit dry,
low point in the stocks.
Yes, indeed. But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the OVA's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.